Hi. It was terrible. It could have been better. It could have been one of the most successful eras in my life, but it wasn't. Because of living for others. No, not anymore. I used to, but now I know I wasn't ready. And maybe I really needed to lose myself to find the real me. Yeah. Never really. But the way I was living, I was slowly heading towards that point without even realizing it. Yeah, definitely. Everyone at my age is financially independent. They travel and live freely. And I am here still trying to figure out how to survive another month without breaking down. Yeah, especially when I reached 28. That's when I felt it hurt. Time was moving and I wasn't.
I just turned 30 this June, and if I have to be brutally honest with you, my 20s didn't go the way I imagined. You see, when you step into your 20s, you think this is it, a fresh start, new dreams, so much time, so much energy, so many possibilities. But life doesn't care about your plans. It throws you taste instead. I started with dreams, creative ones, especially in music, but somewhere along the way I lost track. I wanted to finish my college, then I wanted to work on my goals, but instead I thought if I get a job, I will be independent. Once I earn enough, I will chase my dream. But the truth, it turned out to be one of the biggest mistakes of my life. Still, it gave me the wisdom and lessons that no textbook ever could. I didn't want a 9 to 5 job. I never did. Not in government sector, not in private. Still I forced myself just to make everyone else proud. It's not that my family directly forced me to go against my dreams, but they were never truly supportive of my goals either. And slowly I began to disappear from my own life. By the time I reached 28, I could barely recognize who I was anymore. I felt like a stranger in my own skin. I was smiling on the outside, but I was slowly dying inside. There were days I used to cry quietly when no one was near me because deep down I was drowning and nobody knew. I didn't want to talk about this here, not on this channel. I wanted to keep this space beautiful, fashion, beauty, happy things. But life isn't always beautiful, and hiding the scars won't make them heal. People around me didn't get my point of view. Some so called friends called my goals impractical, a waste of time. Most of them are doing well in life now, but I guess to them I'm the failure because I choose a different path, one that doesn't pay quickly, one that requires patience, faith, and belief. They said I was too old to start now, that content creation and singing don't bring recognition quickly. It's going to take years. Even some of my close ones said, get a job like everyone else. These things don't have a secure future. And maybe they were right. For a while, I started believing them. I thought if I just do what everyone else does, maybe I will find peace. But I didn't. instead, I lost myself. To be honest, in this universe, nothing is truly secure. Nothing comes with a guarantee, not even life. Still, people live each day hoping they will make it through. But when it comes to choosing a different career path, they just don't get it. One of the hardest lessons I learned in my 20s was what happens when you live for others. I was doing everything right according to them, but nothing felt right to me. I stopped feeling happiness. And the most heartbreaking part, I stopped singing for almost 8 years. I stopped showing up for myself. In 2022, things got worse. Because of medication, I went from 64 to 77 kgs in just 3 to 4 months. And for someone who's always had a good figure, that change was brutal. Not just physically, but mentally. I was already struggling with depression, and now my body felt like a stranger too. I tried working out, but I wasn't consistent. Because how can you focus on fitness when your heart feels so heavy? But you know what? Pain teaches you things. My 20s taught me the true meaning of consistency. Not just in work, but in showing up for yourself, even on the bad days, especially on the bad days. At the beginning of my 30s, I finally started being consistent. Another lesson I have learned right at the end of my 20s and in the beginning of my 30s is to let go. To let go of anyone who doesn't want to be with you, whether it's family, relatives, friendship, or relationship. Let go of anything that's not meant for you. Because if it's meant for you, it will find a way to stay. So don't force, just let it go. Yes, it's going to hurt, sometimes more than you can bear, but you're gonna survive. And in time, you will be okay. I stopped waiting for approval from family, from friends, from anyone. I finally started showing up for me. I began journaling, and it helped me untangle years of emotional knots. I started reading books on self growth, and I started working on my goals, which is the most important thing. And I began to rebuild from scratch, slowly, day by day. I'm still not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be either. I may be behind others, but I'm ahead of the version of me who almost gave up. So, this is my story, not the one I planned, but the one that shaped me. If you are watching this and feel lost in your 20s or even in 30s, 40s, I just want you to know you are not alone. You don't have to have it all figured out, but please don't give up on yourself. Not now, not ever. Because the truth is, it's never too late to start again.
I I stopped waiting for validation. I started listening to me. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I couldn't make it in my 20s. But don't be sad. Please just be patient a little longer. I promise I'm gonna make you proud. And one more thing, if the whole world turns its back on you one day, I am still gonna be there with you. Always. No matter what. Just remember that. Hmm?
So, this is not a story of failure, it's a story of awakening. My 20s didn't give me everything I wanted, but they gave me everything I needed to rise in my 30s. And you know what? My family finally started noticing my dedication to my dreams.